Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you, come along and see it's true.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft here on the SMP server. So, we're still over in the sorting system, and yeah, today we're trying to tackle a little bit of problem solving. So, directly up above us, if we go kind of up this ladder, you'll be able to see. This is where all of the drops come from the mob farm. So they all drop in here. Now, obviously, like all the items, we want all of these things to be sorted. So what I've decided to do is in this section right here, this is going to be the mob drop section. So we're going to have things like arrows, bones, stuff like that, rotten flesh, you know, all the different mob drops, glass bottles, we need those, and a variety of other things. So what I need to do is I need to figure out how many possible mob drops there are, taking into consideration the fact that things like carrots, potatoes, all that stuff does drop from like zombies and zombie variants. But it also comes from like farming. So I think what we'll do is ignore things like that, like iron and that sort of stuff. And then obviously there is the non-stackable, like the armor and weapons and things like that. So what I need to do is I need to figure out in total how many things can drop from mobs, string, and other variants. And then of those, how many of them there are in total, and then that's about how many of these spaces we need to make. So I've got a little bit of research to do. I'm probably gonna hop into a creative world and do a little bit of work over there. So once I get everything kind of laid out, I'll bring you guys over. So I will be back shortly, hopefully with some sort of a plan. But before we go over there, I just want to show you guys a little bit of the work that's been going on. So here is one of the two completed-ish, it's sort of done, tunnels. Goes over, I don't remember which one this is. I think this is like the east one. So here's this, yep, okay. And then we have our second one, which is the one that goes to the main entrance. So it's also sort of done. I need to figure out how far back we're going to go with the chests and stuff before we fill all of the walls in and things, because obviously that would be pretty pointless. And then there's this one. I mean, the floor is done. Yeah, I don't know. This is a lot of work. Just mining, doing all the things. So yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at. And I've got a bunch more to do today. So I think we should just go ahead and jump right in. Let's get started. All right, so here we are over in my creative, weird world of random things. So over here, you may have seen this before. This is actually the back section for all the food over in the base by the spawn area. So this is kind of the farming thing, I guess. I mean, all kinds of stuff is in here. And I think what I'll do is I'm probably going to have a section that contains this exact setup. Maybe not the exact setup, but pretty close to the exact setup. Because what I've decided to do over here is this is kind of the mob drops. So I've got all the different mobs, skeletons, spiders, zombies, creepers, witches, and then we move into the nether with blazes, gas, and magma cubes. I specifically skipped zombie pigmen because they don't drop anything that everybody else doesn't drop that's stackable. And then, of course, wither skeleton or zombie pigmen are here, but they don't have anything. Wither skeletons and endermen. So these are all of the hostile mob drops. So bones, arrows, eyes. I'm leaving out fermented spider eyes because that's going to go towards the brewing section, or maybe with the food. I don't really know. String, obviously, rotten flesh. Gunpowder. I think that this should go here rather than over there. I think I put it over there because I didn't have another place for it, but because we're building this one from scratch, I'll have room. And then blaze stuff, gas tiers, magma cream, and the rest. And then on this side, I've got a lot of blank spaces. So this will give me a little bit of expansion room or overflow room should I find that, you know, like, for example, sandstone. I've got a ton of sandstone. So I may go ahead and put an early sandstone interrupt in the mix. And then, of course, these are all of the drops that drop from like passive mobs, or food mobs as I like to call them, that aren't actually food. So it's just feathers, leathers, and rabbit's foot. Now, because I like to forget to do things, this is actually 13, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, 13. So I'll make this 16 in total. So I'll have 3 extra over here and then a ton of blank spots over here. So I think we've come up with our number. It is 16. So I've got a lot of excavation to do. So I'm going to hop back on the server and get started. So we are back on the server now, and I've made a decision. I want to split these sections up. So I think doing them 4 wide with a pillar on the 5th and kind of repeating that pattern all the way down, I think that'll look nice. It'll break up the shape and it'll make it a little less kind of boxy. So with that, we're going to have to open up a little bit more of this area all the way down to here. In fact, I put in all the sandstone we're going to need for this, for the flooring. And yeah, so I think what I'll do is jump into a 3rd-person time lapse, do a bit of mining, do a little bit of maybe some chest placement and stuff, and kind of get this sort of settled up. And then yeah, we'll see where it goes from there, and should be pretty quick. All right, so there you go. We've got most of the stuff all put in. I had to run off and grab some more materials. I ran out. But we got all of the chests in. So, yeah, there's a lot of chests here. 32 positions here on top of the 80 that are in the middle. So, yeah, we're quickly growing in numbers. And then I went ahead and got all the redstone put in and all of the placeholders put in up here. Yes, so now all of these have a renamed block. in each one, all the way down. So this side of 16 is now ready. So what I think I'm going to do is, I've got this leather. So I think, yeah, I just need to grab some wood, which I already have. And actually, you know what? Let's just do it right now. So we'll just build a crafting bench real quick. Do we even need a crafting bench? I don't. No, we do. Yeah. Just kidding. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And let's turn all of these into sticks. Perfect. And then we'll just throw this right there. All right. You go in the middle. You go around the outside. That's only 8. How many do we get out of this? Only 15. All right. Well, that's close enough. So we're going to, do we want to go second up or third? Let's go third. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. So now that we have this, we just need to get all the necessary stuff in here. We need to put one up top, and then the first leg of the sorting system is effectively done. So then we'll be able to use the storage system without any issues. I do think I want to go ahead and loop it around so that we can have this temporarily be our dump chest. So basically all the stuff that's not a mob drop will go in here. And I need to make a couple more item frames. But guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I am out of time. That time lapse took forever to get done the way I wanted it. So I do want to thank you a bunch for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.